good or does it look
Yeah, I
blurry?
see you fine.
Okay.
We are live with undefeated junior lightweight from just outside Detroit, Michigan. Or you're in Detroit, Michigan. Erick De Leon. What's up, Eric?
Hey, how you doing?
Can't complain. How's everything going? You're in Detroit now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's correct. Yep.
So how's everything been going since the shutdown? I know you were supposed to fight, I believe, in April, and you were in training for that, and the obviously with everything getting shut down. First, talk about the disappointment. You started training camp, and then kind of having to shut everything down.
Yeah, it was very frustrating, and I mean disappointing. Of course, I was very disappointed. I was training hard. I was training for months. I was training really hard, preparing for my fight in April 17th, I believe. And I was gonna get ready to finish training camp in California, and I found out about everything, all the fights canceling. So right before I left, I seen Top Rank saying that they had canceled all the April and May events and shows.
Okay. What what I think you're frozen here for a minute. What if you can still hear me? What have you
Yeah,
been? There you go. What have you been doing since the shutdown? Have you been able to stay in shape? I know a lot of gyms have been shut down throughout the country, if not all of them. You've been able to kind of stay in shape and get ready.
yeah. I mean, I'm a gym rat. I'm always in the gym. I stay in the gym. I'm always working out. I'm always running. I love working out. I love training. So, but it's pretty hard. It's frustrating because my main gym that I go here in Detroit is it's closed right now. But I have a gym that a buddy of mine owns, so I get to go there a few times a week. But still, it sucks that all the gyms and everything shut down. It's not the same. So I just can't wait till they open everything back up so I can get back to rhythm and everything back to normal.
I was talking to someone, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Your parents were in Mexico, and when everything was shut down, they had trouble getting back in the country.
Yeah, they were confused and they didn't know what was going on, and they were having trouble. They didn't know if they should have come or not, and it was frustrating for them, and especially for us and my brothers and my sister in Texas, because I didn't want them getting stuck in Mexico. So we were telling them to hurry up and try to come back home as soon as possible. So luckily they made it just in time before it got worse. And my parents live down the street from me, so I'm happy, that they're healthy, that they're back home, they're back in the U.S., and I'm just, I'm happy to have them here close to us.
Your promoter Top Rank, and you're managed by a split team management, great management group. Top Rank,
Absolutely.
with all the rumors of them coming back. I know you probably can't say anything, and I've talked to a couple Top Rank fighters. I said, just give me a yes or no answer. Have you been contacted to fight?
No,
No, not yet. Okay, so you
not yet, not as of now, not yet.
gotcha.
Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. That's why, we're focused, and I just can't wait. Once I get that phone call, it's just tunnel vision for me. I lock in and I just focus on my fight and my preparation.
With all people talk about in-house fights where one faction they're going to fight, just promote fighters promoted by that promoter and whatnot. You're actually in a good spot, the 130-pound division, especially under the Top Rank situation. You have Herring and Frampton moving up. Ventus, I'm sure at some point you would like to get that W. Get that W from the draw. Shakur Stevenson will be moving up at some point soon, if that's what you're reading. So there's a lot of action on the Top Rank side at 130 pounds. Is that have you been studying up and thinking about those kind of fights?
Absolutely. I mean, the junior lightweight division is really hot, and the fans are in for a really good treat. I know Top Rank does their job, and us as fighters, we get ready, and it's hot. Like you said, all them top guys, all them good guys, those are all good guys. Those are all guys that could be future opponents.
And
So absolutely, I mean, I'm excited for all the big fights that are going to be coming up.
I actually forgot to mention Burchelt and Valdez as well. So, I know you're a Mexican American. Those two guys follow those same routes. Those could be big fights in the future for you.
Yeah, that's why I can't wait to get back in there and get back to fighting and just fight the best in my division. I know my division is a real hot division, and I know the fans are gonna have great fights in these upcoming years, because just like back in the day, 130 it's gonna be hot. A lot of people are gonna hear about this division because it's a great division to make big fights.
And 19
A
0
lot
and
of
1. At 19 0 and 1, you were probably fill in the blank here. You are how many blank fights away from getting in the mix with those guys?
I mean, if it was me, I'd say right now, but just I believe in after two fights or after one fight, I'm right there. So I mean, I won the top guys. That I won my title shot, and I feel like I deserve it. And I know when I fight, I'm gonna be ready for that title shot. So
And one
I
more.
can't wait. I'm excited.
And there's another name I forgot. I'm just looking at my notes here. Top Rank just signed Andrew Concio as well, former world champion. So there's a lot of lot of great opportunities there for you. What in terms of the other divisions, you look around. Who are some of the fighters that you enjoy watching?
I mean, there's great fighters right now I look up to and I enjoy fighting, even from back in the day. But right now I love watching Crawford. I love watching Canelo. I study all them guys fight, all them guys fights. I mean, to me, they're great fights. And I pick different things from a lot of different fighters. And every fight, I'm just improving and getting better and better. And I know, when the time is right, I'll be ready for that title shot.
What type of work you are getting in the talent-rich city of Detroit? Any notable guys that you are in the gym with, spar with?
Yeah, I mean, I got my stablemate. I mean, he's a little bigger guy than me. Janelson Figueroa.
Correct.
He's a prospect, 147 prospect. He's very talented, and then of course you got a lot of talent in Ohio. I was recently sparring with former world champion Robert Easter, and yeah, I mean there's great talent here, but as far as my weight, there's not that much. That's the reason we go to California and I lock in with RGBA, and there's great work over there as well.
To talk a little bit about yourself, what age did you start boxing? How did you get into boxing?
I started boxing when I was 7, going on 8. I visited my dad's friend's house. They had a barbecue. They were partying, and I told my dad to take me, and he didn't want to take me, but he finally decided to take me at night. So they were watching a fight. They were barbecuing because they were going to watch Oscar De La Hoya Mosley. And I seen how excited they were, and I was like, and they were watching the small TV, and they're in the backyard just screaming at the TV. They were excited watching the fight, and I was like, hey, Dad, I want to do that. And I bugged him for months, and he finally took me to a gym in Southwest Detroit. And that's when I fell in love with the sport.
Well, usually
ever since then, I didn't look back. I kept boxing, and I would come home, and I would shadow box in the shower. I would shadow box in the living room, everywhere. And, I travel all around the world, from amateurs, winning national titles. And, now as a professional, I mean, I'm just going on up, keep working hard to fulfill my dream.
Usually, when you mix a 7-year-old and a barbecue, you think about the food. For you, it was about the boxing.
That's right, absolutely. I just want to fight. I was like, I want to do what they're doing on TV. I want to be like them. I want to fight, and that's what I've been doing since I was 7. Yep.
You mentioned about the guys that you're in the gym with now. We mentioned Detroit. Did you follow a lot of the Detroit fighters, Tommy Hearns, and they were like as a youngster growing up?
Growing up, yes. Tommy Hearns is actually a good friend of mine. I mean, I grew up watching him in the gym. He would come all the time. Every time I see him here at the pro fights or at the gyms, I always, he's a great guy. He says hi and he talks to me, and even his son, and everybody from Detroit. Everybody's great people. It's a big city of boxing here in Detroit, so I look up to them and I respect them, and I appreciate all their support as well.
That's terrific, terrific. Well, before we let you go, we got a couple more questions. Where do we find Erick De Leon on the social media?
You can find me on Instagram at Team De Leon 1. Also at Twitter at Golden De Leon 313, and my Facebook just Erick De Leon.
And anything you want to say out there to the fans in closing before we see you probably, hopefully, in the next couple months?
Yeah, I just want to thank all my fans for all the love and support, and just to be patient because there's still a lot of Erick De Leon left in me, and I'll be back soon with a lot of exciting fights and make you guys excited watching my fights. So I'll be back soon, and just stay tuned.
He's undefeated, and he's going to be in a big fight against some big competition very soon. Erick, thank you for a few minutes of your time. Hope to see you soon, and best of luck.